Let's do the rogue.
All right, let's do the rogue. You have to share your screen. I need to see this draft.
That's right. I'm operating on one screen again, which I have done actually while streaming for like the entire time I've been streaming until the last month. But now I am addicted to having two screens. And I no longer know how to operate this. There we go. Alright, see ya, Simcopter. Thanks for the sub.
Cut Purse, Cobra, or Bloodsail Corsair. So it's going to be between Cut Purse and Cobra, right? Which one do you like better?
Epically Toss says, ADWCTA, you need to show Merps my video. Epically Toss made a video. And
Oh,
we
the
will show
Illuminati
it,
video.
The Illuminati video, and we will show it at the end. Merps has already seen it, but we will show everybody at the end of the Coop today, if I can figure out how to get it to work. I'm not 100% comfortable with this OBS yet. Okay, Cut Purse, Emperor Cobra, or Bloodsail Corsair. Which one would you like better?
So, I recently did a pseudo co-op with Hafu and Ratsma off stream. All of us were off stream. This is like super secret here. And they really...
You guys like stream Hearthstone. What are all three of you doing playing Hearthstone, not streaming?
And not inviting you. You were actually streaming at the time, or else we would have invited you. We don't hate you, that much, anyways. We were all just like talking about stuff. It just like organically happened, and then I was organically playing a rogue at that time, and then we just happened to all play it at once. But yeah, they really talked me into Cut Purse and how it can like just win a game. At the same time, this is what we talked about on the Lightforge, right? Like, you need to use it yourself. Yeah. I still don't know if I would take Cut Purse over Cobra. I guess I would, because it's just the way the rogues play. But for me, it feels uncomfortable. But last week, I would have taken the Cobra. This week, I feel tempted to take the Cut Purse.
Okay, I'm still very high on the Cobra compared to the Cut Purse. But the idea with the Cut Purse, right, is that if it's a 3-2, you just get an extra mana. And so it's like playing a 1 mana 2-1 that can't be pinged. And you force the trade. On the other hand, if it's a 2-3, it forces you to dagger up. But you get a mana back.
Yeah.
So it feels like you're playing a 2-2, but you're forced to dagger up on turn 3, which is not necessarily all that good, but you get to hero power. You get to also play another 2. So you need a lot of like smallish kind of cards to make this card work, I think. And of course, if you're playing reactively, like if your opponent coins out a 2-3 and you have to play a Cut Purse, you just don't play it, you hero power. But then who knows if you get the board back enough to play the Cut Purse. So I think the Emperor Cobra, it has upside, but the Emperor Cobra is so steady.
Sure.
Right? It trades with anything, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with the Cobra. This is something in which, like I said, if it were last week, I would just pick the Cobra. But
I'm going to take the Cobra for now. We can experiment with I've had a good rogue run with the Cut Purse recently.
Yeah.
So I do agree that it's pretty good. But let's take the Cobra to start it off on a safe side.
Eviscerate, very easy pick here. Death C says Cut Purse is pretty much just pint-sized summoner. Not exactly, because coin is it's like pint-sized summoner forces you to use the coin almost, right? On that turn. With this, you just have a coin. Tiger.
And you can also use it on spells and weapons.
Yes. Defias here.
So we raised Tomb Pillager recently after we realized it's better than we were giving it credit for, but I still would rather take a Defias.
Yeah, I still like Defias a lot.
Shattered Sun, easy.
Shattered Sun is really good. Yep.
Frost Elemental or a Fan of Knives? What do you think?
I rate the first Fan of Knives very highly.
Very highly?
I like Fan, yeah.
It's a Frost Elemental, though.
It is, but it's a Fan of Knives. I like Fan of Knives a lot.
Okay.
I really do.
I'm okay with a Fan of Knives. Frost Elemental is just kind of an insane card. And if we have Frost, I really like Frost Elemental paired with the Tiger. Because what it means is we now have two essentially like functionally similar cards where you can put it down and it's pretty much invulnerable to being hit. And then you can operate a whole strategy based on that. So I don't know.
MNK asks, why Tiger over Over oil, please explain. Oil is actually a pretty tough card to activate in
Hmm.
the arena, and it's a very late card as well. Tiger is just really solid. So, um, I'm just going to make an assumption that you might play more constructed over arena, and in constructed, oil is a fantastic card. In Tiger, like no one sees Tiger, right? But in the arena, oil is tough to trigger and get value out of. So,
Yep. It's like a reach card for the most
yeah,
part that has some flexibility to be used to clear the board.
yep.
So you got to set up that dagger. That's what kills. That's what kills the card. Okay. Frost Ellie or Phantom Knives? Can I take a Frost Ellie?
You want to take the Frost Alley?
Yeah.
Okay, we could take the Frost Alley. I want the Fan of Knives, but this is
We have a higher chance of getting another Phantom Knives, and I don't think it's like that important necessarily.
you have a higher chance, but I also tend to. Okay,
I do
I think
agree
it's
that if we have a normal deck and it's the last pick, I take a Phantom Knives.
sure.
And I do think it's close, but I kind of want a Frost Elemental here.
Okay,
It really sets up. We have two big cards that can hide, right? That's very good for archetyping.
sure. I don't mind it. It's not something that I will. Ooh,
All right, easy Jewel Scarab.
sure. I was like, is this a concealed deck?
This is not a concealed deck. It could be a Leper Gnome deck.
It could be. I don't hate the Leper Gnome at all. Ice Rager is a little bit. Rogue is one of the classes that can protect an Ice Rager,
Yep.
right? It's one of the almost guaranteed classes that can protect an Ice Rager. But at the same time, like we've always said, one drops and rogues, they just work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with a Leper Gnome here. I think if you pick Ice Rager, you get a little bit like inflexible, right? Leper Gnome, you have that flexibility there as well. And we're already skewing a little bit large. Like we have two big cards in our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 cards.
Yep.
So that's why I would go with the Leper Gnome.
Okay. I agree. More flexible.
Buccaneer.
More
Great.
flexibility.
Yes.
Blade Flurry. And now we don't need that Fan of Knives, huh?
Well, you still, I still don't mind Fam Knives. Sure, Blade Flurry is good. Oh man,
We don't have any fours, but it's a Stormwind Champion. And the Stormwind Champion feeds into our whole, small things on the board and aggro-y kind of thing, right? Frost Elemental, Tiger, Stormwind Champion, they all do the same thing.
yeah, I don't mind the Stormwind Champion here. I think it's really good. Spider Tank.
For our 3, now we have 2 solid 3s, one
Great.
a little questionable 3.
Well, Tomb Pillager here.
Yeah, I'll take a Tomb Pillager over Betrayal.
Yeah, definitely.
I just don't like Betrayal.
It's okay. People can easily play around it. That's the problem. At what point is it conceal?
I think it's a conceal. I don't think there's a question about it. We have one mech. It's halfway through the draft. We only have one mech.
You can also consider Rogue has class mechs, right? Like a good
Sure.
class mech, Auto
Sure.
Barber.
Still. Even if you have 2, the Cogmaster is going to be a 1/2 more often than not. And the only the good thing about 1-drops, especially when you have a Defias and an Eviscerate, right, is you can trigger it early.
Yeah.
But we already have 2 1-drops. And Conceal is kind of a 1-drop. Come on.
Let's do it. I don't mind it.
I think it's a Conceal deck.
Okay. Sure. I don't know what a conceal deck is really, but
It's a deck that goes forward and hits your opponent, and then it conceals, and then it kills your opponent.
Raptor.
Raptor, yep. No
Yes.
death rattles except for the Tomb Pillager. But
No,
it's
Leper
an
Gnome.
Unearthed
Leper
Raptor.
Gnome gets some more
Leper Gnome.
damage.
Sorry.
Jeez, come on.
My bad. We don't really have any 2s, so I'm not taking an Assassin's Blade. I'm going to take a 2.
Guild one is just really good.
There's
Oh,
our
man.
mech. Auto Barber.
there's-
Very good.
Both mechs, yeah. Auto Barber over the Yeti.
As much as we need 4s, we really don't have 2s.
We don't either. It's got to be Auto Barber here.
Gotta be
I
Auto
think
Barber,
it's just
yeah.
a better card. It's so good. Yeah.
Take
Let's
another
go.
Buccaneer.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Over
go
the
with the
Noiltron.
Buccaneer.
Let's go with
Another
another
Auto
Auto
Barber.
Barber.
Let's go.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Now we're getting there. We got 3 2s. We got 3 1s.
Kidnapper.
Okay, I guess it's the only one that's a card. But again, it's our big cards that
It fits in
that fits the aggro.
Yeah. Definitely. It's definitely a Kidnapper.
Oh, Assassinate.
Assassinate. I like it.
This is such a good deck.
Squire. Or is this Silverhand?
We have enough ones that we don't really need a Squire, but I don't like Silverhand for Rogue.
No.
I'll take a Squire.
Yeah, we will. Oh, right. This is becoming a deck that I really like now.
Oh, Master.
Cold Master. Oh, beautiful. So
It's gonna need some 4s.
Sapper.
Really? We have 3 3s already. We don't necessarily need another 3 on the 24th pick.
What do you
really
want?
don't want a Ravenhold Assassin?
You could take a Ravenhold, I guess.
Because isn't that kind of the point of the deck?
It's like it's such a slow. It's so slow. That's the problem with it. You could do it. I could see merit to it.
Would you really take a Goblin Sapper here when we have 3 3s already with one sort of 3?
I would definitely consider it because I think it's strong enough that you don't need something like an assassin clogging it up. Because you spend 7 mana for 7 damage in 2 turns. It is.
But then you can conceal it again. You have a tiger. You have a
That's your argument for
assassin. Yeah.
So in 3 turns, we could get super value out of it. You could take the assassin. I mean, Goblin Sapper is not a great card, but
now we take the Assassin's Blade.
Do we?
Yeah, totally fits what we were trying to do. Hit face, yo.
Sure, let's do it. We have a lot of weapon buffs. Crusher.
Dragon and Crusher too. It's also hit face. A hit face card.
But I'll go with a weapon with the flurry and the weapon buffs.
Andy Fisher, welcome to the Grinning Goat. Thanks for subbing.
Thank you for your support, man. Welcome. Let's go with the blade. Let's get a 4-drop. Oh, that's a 4-drop. Nice.
Okay, what happened there? Did it not show up as a sub, or did it just not have any sound?
It showed up. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't hear the sound. So if you didn't hear the sound.
Yeah, I didn't hear the sound.
Okay.
Oh, Shredder, yes.
Yes.
Silverhand. Am I wrong in that we're gonna just on turn 3 play a 1-drop and a hero power? Why are we not Draken and Crushering?
Because you're going to get to, and this is how you lose.
Yeah, we have too many big cards. Yeah.
Yes. You have too many big cards. You're just gonna lose. And we have the necessary number of stuff already, right?
Fine. Lost Hall Strider is a 4. I still think we need a 2.
Do you want Trog? Trog is just good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trog is good. Because you have 1, 2, 3. You actually don't have enough 2s right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But I mean, we're mostly going to get hero power on turn 2 anyway, with so many auto barbers and buccaneers.
Well, yeah.
We'll just play more 2-mana cards on turn 4.
Sure, I think that's fine. Trog is also just a good card. Toad.
Well, now we have so many 2s. Okay, moment of truth. Last card.
Is it Warhorse?
Not really a Matter Bomber deck at all.
Is it Warhorse? We could actually win a couple jousts here and there.
But Coliseum Manager is a 3.
It is. It might go back into our hand often.
Well, we set up the weapon beforehand, and then it'll at least be 2 turns before it goes back into our hand. And we have a Assassin's Blade, which will allow us to play it safely afterwards. And it's a 3, if we're worried about 3s.
Not exactly worried about 3s.
All right, then Matter Bomber. I don't like the Armored Warhorse.
Didn't it just get us 12 wins?
Yeah, after making us miss 12 wins like 10 times, the last 10 times we took it.
No. You're just being mean to Armored Warhorse.
Okay, I actually like Matter Bomber here. It's a way to come back onto the board, and this deck actually doesn't have that many ways to come back onto the board.
I'm okay. Look, I'm okay with the Matter Bomber as well. I don't love Coliseum Manager as actually you're.
It's that 3-drop, right? If we took the Dragon instead of the Silverhand Knight, we'd definitely take Coliseum Manager here.
Yeah.
Which is why I was never too keen on taking the 3-drops. It's because we're just gonna, we're pretty highly likely to get 3-drops, and if we don't, who cares? We have so many ones.
I'm really missing that Fan of Knives now.
You want the Fan of Knives over the Emperor Cobra and the Coliseum Manager there? That's fair.
No. Well, the Fan of Knives over the Frost Alley.
Oh, over the Frost Alley.
Yeah.
That would change the way we pick some of the other cards.
Yeah, it would have.
But I don't know about that. I think it's still kind of a toss-up. But okay, so we have 3 cards. You, for some reason, actually think the Armored Warhorse is in the discussion.
I do.
We're going to play 2s on 2. We have a Defias, we have an Eviscerate, we have, like, Auto Barbers. We're going to, like, Hero Power or, like, play 2 2s on turn 4. We don't need an actual 4.
Okay. All right. I'm okay with whatever I've kind of talked myself into whichever one of these. So what are you feeling?
All right, well, let's do Matter Bomber then. Because we have all of these cards we can kind of play whenever. There's not a lot of situational cards in this deck.
Okay.
So I think we can add a situational card.
Okay, sure. Let's go for situational.
Okay.
Let's win.
So it's a mid-range deck that's focused on being aggressive. I like it. So there's a new betting system now, if you guys are tuning in for the first time this week. And I will start it right now-ish. Not right now yet. Give me a second. Basically, you bet on how many wins we're going to get. And then you bet the points that you've been accumulating from watching.
I like it. I'm still not used to this, but this is what our stream is now.
Gambling, the arena. So options are open. Normally it's capped at 600 for the Coop. I'm capping it at 1,000, so you can bet extra for
Whoa, crazy.
Okay.
All right. So my guess will be.
Well, no, we don't tell people our guesses until the betting's over, and the betting is over after a 2-minute countdown. So
my guess will be lots of win trading.
Okay, so we'll say our actual guesses after the first game.
Sounds good. So when do we close the bets?
It automatically does it in 2 minutes.
Oh wow, interesting.
And you can bet on more than one option too, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. And the payout is 6 times what you put in. So it like times 6, so you earn 5 times what you put in. So you can actually game the system pretty easily to just like make profit.
Oh wow, we're really bad. Yeah, we're obviously not trying to run run this for profit.
Empty Buccaneer.
Yes, definitely, because now we have this is so good, right? He coined Hero Powers, and then
we Trog, then he puts a 2-drop, then we Shatter Sun it.
Exactly.
See, this is when you don't need to save these 2-1s for value.
I like this a lot. He coined Hero Powers. Yes.
No, he has a 2-3. Oh, even better. We still Trog instead of Hero Power.
I think so. Yeah. Because it's still very awkward for him. Like, what's he going to do? He plays a 3 here. Yep. And then
he can't Hero Power. Or if he does Hero Power, we don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And if he had a 1, that was kind of weird. Ramp Druid?
Not really. If he had a 1, I would still ramp first. Yeah. And then Hero Power and play at 1. I wouldn't play a 1 into this.
having coin wild growth is all. It doesn't put you in the huge advantage if you had wild growth as player 1, right?
Yep.
Because all it does is just. Oh, okay. Oh.
Do you think he has a swipe? I'm not sure if he has a swipe, but I think he may have a swipe.
Perhaps.
We just trade in and the Shatter's on the 2/1, so nothing is, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay, now we don't have 4s in this deck. We have 2 4s that we can draw that we're not going to draw.
Well,
so
okay, look, we have small stuff we
Cult
can
Master.
draw with a potential dagger, right? We could just drop the Cult Master and, like, I don't know, double trade. There's stuff we could do. Okay, hero power looks really good here. Let's draw a 2.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Technically a 2.
Technically a 2.
You want that Fan of Knives? We don't want an Iron Sensei.
Little Exorcist is like
awful.
Yeah, I guess grab the fan. Okay, hero power.
Why are you not so excited about the fan? It's up against 2 crappy cards.
It's because it's against a druid, you know. If we're faced up against another rogue, yeah, yay.
I also think fans are less good now because there's not as many paladins as before.
I still like it, but you have mechs? Yeah, I mean we have mechs, just not mechs here right now.
Oh, we could clear the board with a Fan of Knives and a Blade Flurry.
Blade Flurry, and then
how much you want the board? Because you could Cult Master trade and then double trade in and just get a lot of cards. I'm okay with getting a lot of cards.
I'm okay with that as well.
Because what's the use of preserving this stupid board? Right? A 1/1 and a 3/2. I don't care about preserving it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. You're not, because now that we, 1 mana, it doesn't do anything. So might as well preserve life total.
Yeah. Yep. Thinking about what 1 mana cards would matter. Seal, maybe?
Yeah, conceal would matter, but you want to kill off the thing.
Yeah, I want to kill off the Nasus anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Speak of the devil.
I mean, you can still conceal it.
I don't want to conceal it.
Okay, sure. I agree. Like, it's kind of pointless. We don't need more cards, right?
Yep. He can kill it if he wants. If you conceal it, you conceal it because it's a 4/2 and you want to use it for 4 damage the next turn.
Yep.
So we have card advantage on him now. I like this deck. It's very flexible because we do have big cards. Cool. Now we can just Frost Elemental that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could do like no. I think Frost Elementing that is just really good.
We get to fan the next turn.
Merps, if you had to draft a deck consisting of 30 copies of the same card, which one would you choose? Maybe 30 Raven Idols. That'd be fun.
30 Moonfires.
There we go. Oh shoot, the tempo.
Something needs tinkering?
This guy knows his tempo, man. That was a ridiculous tempo swing.
So we can Fan of Knives, hit the 5/5 in to the 4/4, to the 4/5.
Right. You
Then
can eviscerate.
Eviscerate the 4/4, the 4/3 now.
Yeah.
And then we can
like
get
hero
one.
power, kill the mech.
How do we kill the mech with
So many options.
Either way, we're doing this first, right? I don't care about
Just
giving him
fan.
the.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't care about the spare part either.
choose soon.
So
Okay,
yeah.
What are we eviscerating? Not the 4-3? Yeah, the 4-3.
No, not the 4-3. I would eviscerate the 7-5.
And then just to wipe the board.
Yeah, just wipe the board completely. Because right now I just want to play safe, right?
I don't know about that.
We give him some spare parts, which is whatever. But because otherwise, like, what do? We leave him the Mech Bearcat?
We have more stuff on the board otherwise with the Mech Bearcat, and then we can Blade Flurry the next turn to finish off the Mech Bearcat. Because he needs to kill the Cult Master first.
Sure, we could. But the thing I'm afraid of is, like, we have more stuff, and then he can, like, taunt and clear. You know, it makes it, like, pretty awkward. Okay, he hero powers.
I don't know. I think we took just too much face damage for the payoff.
3-3 and
like his only way to win is to deal damage to our face. I just don't like the fact that we hero powered and used our face. Like that seemed unnecessary. Hit into the 3-2 hero power. Auto Barber, Blade Flurry, drop stuff.
Well, you could.
Or do you just want to drop stuff?
Well, you could Auto Barber first to get that, and then Blade Flurry, right?
Right.
Right. And then Hero Power, and then, like,
hit it once. Okay.
Yes.
I wonder. Here we go.
Oh, no. Yes. There we go.
Here we go. Choose soon.
That was gonna be bad if you hit into it first.
Mm-hmm. But like if he gets a big minion, we still don't have the Cobra out, we have 15 health. I don't know. I think if we kept more stuff on the board and we got a bigger Blade Flurry, it would have been better.
Blade Flurry was gonna give you 2 damage, period. So this is.
Well, we're not trading in. We're just putting we're just spreading out, going face. You can swipe if he wants.
Yep.
The light protects me. Here we go.
Yep. The Cobra presents a very annoying thing for him out there.
Mm-hmm. Can't kill us yet. He has a lot of spare parts, but I guess we can conceal once if we need to the next turn.
Yep. ADWCTA and Arena run currently. Which one to choose? Sledge Belcher, Fencing Coach, or Argent Lance? Depends on your deck. It's definitely going to be Argent Lance or Sledge Belcher. I find Argent Lance really good. Argent Lance just wins you a lot of games on turn 2. As if the Paladin needed those. Wow. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I think chat's right. I think we should have played Concealed instead of Argent Squire. Because we would just threaten lethal.
Would it have... Yeah, I would have. Yeah, you're right.
Huh? This is his plan.
Is he? He's not gonna get it off, is he? Like, the, Okay.
What do you mean? That was his plan.
Okay, he got it.
7 damage. 3, 4. I'm okay with because we don't have lethal.
Yeah. Do you want to kill off the
4/4? Yeah,
Yep,
we have
sure.
an assassinate. We don't care.
Yep. Exactly. And then you go face with the
Yep.
tiger.
Yep.
And then you conceal, right?
Yep.
and then you go face.
Here we go.
He needs 7 damage from his hand. Not gonna get that. Especially when one of them is a spare part.
Another night on the prowl.
Unless that's a Savage Roar.
6.
Okay, it's not a Savage Roar.
He needs Reckless Rocketeer works. Oh, right, that's a spare part. Okay. Okay.
Problem solved.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, chat makes a good point about the conceal. We should have concealed that turn. That was just us not playing with conceal a lot. So, it was the better move.
It's okay, get the misplays out at 1-0.
There you go.
This is a 12-win deck. Now let's see what chat voted. I think it's a 12-win deck. At least gonna go 10.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It's always
chat's
tough
with
to
us.
predict 12 wins.
Chat's centered on, okay, so the voting is most people think it's 10 wins. Also, a lot of people going for 8, 9, even a lot for 11, and a lot for 12. More than 70 people voted for 12 wins. It's a good deck. Toss it all.
Yeah, I would toss it all. I would
If
wanna
you
go
want,
faster.
I'm okay with keeping a Shredder.
I mean, if we were to keep one, it would be the shred. Oh man, maybe.
Let's keep it.
Let's keep it.
We
Actually,
don't
yeah.
have 4 drops.
Yeah, we don't have 4 drops, and we have lots of other stuff
Mhm.
that we should be able to get out. Ugh,
Why do we try to make smart moves?
I don't know. It never works. Oh, we're dead. Oh wait, it's just a
What?
raid idol. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a Chow. I'm like, oh, we're dead.
Why wouldn't you
Yeah.
think it's gonna be Living Roots?
Let me
Then
read
we
through
would be
it.
like, coin hero power, yeah.
Yeah.
Want to coin hero power? Hear him.
It's not really gonna like. He's still gonna do whatever.
Okay, but in all seriousness, want to do coin hero power? That's what I would do. You
Why
can do
not
coin
just-
Giblin too,
why
but
not
coin
just
hero
not-
power
Why not just not do anything?
because then you waste a mana, and I don't want to waste a mana when I can get a dagger out. So I'm either coining dagger or coining Giblin. Like we're never gonna use the coin after this. We have a spider tank followed by a pilot or shredder. We're set. So you want to use this extra mana right now because
I
we're
would
a rogue.
coin the guild one then,
Many.
Why not the dagger?
because the
You
guild
threaten
one
the
is
3-2.
the guild one is more damage with initiative. You are only 1 damage with initiative.
Yeah, but if I coin out the dagger, he doesn't play the 3-2.
If you coin out the guild one, you can kill Darnassus Aspirant.
Sold.
You see what I mean, right? Like, you have 3 you have 3 damage of initiative if you coin out the guild one.
No, I know you get more damage of initiative, but this dagger does less if he puts out a 3-2. So it depends on whether he's going to put out a 2-3 or a 3-2.
There you go.
So this is obviously 5 damage to our face. Still, we do it.
You do it. You definitely do it.
And you get a 2-1 on the board.
Yep.
Or you play a toad and you get a 2-3 on the board, but then you're missing a charge of the dagger.
Yeah, you're missing. I would just dagger here.
Yeah, it's not like he wants the hero power.
Yep.
Here we go.
Alright. Yeah, but you see why we use the coin there? You still get 2 damage out of it. That's still a good thing to do, you know? It's like having a 2-2 that you coin out.
Sure, but I mean, I think the order, if you're gonna do it in that order, because you have less of a chance of coin daggering working out than coin, because you're probably just gonna dagger next turn anyways.
Yeah,
but like,
you're right.
Yeah, the only way that yours works if we draw auto barber next turn, right? In terms of
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
well, that would be ideal, or I could just scare him into like not playing.
fair.
Ooh, I much prefer Toad and
Toad
Squire.
and Squire, yeah, that's just a better tempo play.
The light protects me.
The only reason we would ever save those is if we want to save it in order to trigger combos.
Yep.
Make the good trade he's giving us. I don't want a shattered.
Yeah, it's just a shame that we don't get the 1 damage on that thing, but it's okay.
Shattered on his face, which is what matters.
Yep. All right, Shredder. Let's kill it.
There we go. We are rogue. We have board.
Thanks, Sergeant Squire. And next turn we could do, realistically do something like Shattered Sun, Hero Power, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should snip the deck list.
You should.
Yeah, I'll snip the deck list after this.
I wonder.
Yeah, so if you're wondering why we don't have the deck tracker on the side, Arena Helper's not working for me on this new computer right now. I think I need to like install something before then.
What?
Have some like, I don't know. Someone said it was a .NET framework issue. I have no idea what that means.
Time waits for no one.
But I do have deck tracker running. Like I can still see what cards they have on there. You just can't see the deck tracker. I don't have Arena Helper, so I don't have the deck in there unless I input it manually, which I'm not gonna do.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Those are moves.
They are.
So it's Shattered Sun. Kill the 3/3. Use our face on the 1/1 on the 4/2. Or we could throw the 1/1 in the 4/2. Matter Bomber. Hope for the best.
I kind of like the Shattered Sun play. Don't you?
Don't hope for the best. Yeah, I like it better. I just 4 damage to our face. We're starting to get to the point where we're like, do we want 4 damage to our face?
I know. I'm still okay with it.
Especially because we have so many.
Don't
What?
do the other one first. You just took 1 extra damage.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're right. That's why I said there's 4 damage to my face, because I didn't see that play.
It's okay. Shadow the Squire. No, this is much better. It forces the... Like, if we can force the hero power onto the 5/1, that's fantastic. Ooh.
We can't discard cards.
Let's freeze it and go face.
Yep.
Yep. And next turn we could Storm and Champ, and then we could sack off like one of those.
Yep.
Extra BM, obviously. Obviously. This is a great Stormwind Champ setup.
Mm-hmm. Can't get rid of all this stuff. He needs a Star Fall, and then a follow-up to that.
I wish sometimes you could just randomly discard cards. It's like here, have this card.
I feel like they wouldn't have designed the card that way if that was a possibility.
Still Champ.
Double trade.
Yeah, so 4/3 goes into the 5. That goes into this thing. You can still hold the dagger if you want.
If he doesn't, that's 12. I hit it. I don't know. I think we threaten lethal if we hit it.
Do you threaten lethal? Wait,
with
so
the
you
Matter
hit it
Bomber.
15 with...
It just
Well,
has to
you
hit it
always-
once. The Matter Bomber only has to hit his face once. That's something I'm willing to do.
Okay. Merps, how was your time with Natasha? It was fun, man. We went to this you guys probably saw it on stream. This crazy party. It was good. And now tomorrow it's back to work. Sad.
Come on. Don't hero power. Let the Matter Bomber do its job.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, we just need one. We
15.
just need the Matter Bomber to hit it once.
Yep.
If he doesn't remove anything or taunt.
Do you need a blessing?
Time waits for no one.
Actually, like nothing.
Whoa. What?
Well played.
Oh, he just kind of gave up, didn't he? So we're definitely matter bombering.
Oh,
I was waiting for the glow to get to like drop off of the Stormwind champ.
Happy feast.
Wow. So it hit once.
Here we go.
I was honestly waiting for it to just completely kill the Stormwind champ.